Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Yin. Welcome back to our Life and Death series. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 life and death shapes in different levels. So let's get started by 30 to 20 Q question. So black to play in this question, and we have to make it to completely alive. So Ko is incorrect. So as we can see, black already have one real eye. So on the right side, on the left side, we have to make the space around here to a real eye. Then we need to find a sente first. The sente, obvious sente is right here. And the tricky part is the next move. So usually first instinct is just making the eye like this. But since white has the stone on the first line, now white is able to throw in, or sorry, is able to break in and cut this eye. So now this eye becomes to a false eye, which is incorrect. So the third move should be here. If white attacks from the outside, black connects. If white tries to kill this eye by throwing here, black is able to capture. So after everything is connected, and black now has 2 real eyes. All right, so now let's move to the next question. This is a 19 to 10 kill question, and black to kill. So in this question, black is not able to clean kill the corner, so we have to use a code to kill it. So where is the vital point? White already have some eye space over here. The eye in the corner, one eye on the side. So if we try to break it in, then white now is able to block. So we have to take the vital point right here. So the harder part for this question is, where should white respond after black played the Atari move? If white simply captures this move, black now is able to pull that stone back, and then Atari here looks like black is in connected and die situation, but actually this move is a self-Atari move. Black is able to capture the entire white group. So capture is not the correct move. So where should white play to start a Ko? White should Atari on the top, and black captures the stone. So that's the answer for this question. All right, now let's move to the next example. This is a 9 to 1 kill question, and black to clean kill this group. And Ko is incorrect. So the harder part in this question is, most of people think this kind of shape, the best result to try to kill this group is only Seki. So what's the difference between this question and the similar shape in general? So in order to kill that group, we have to kill the tiger's mouth first. We have to peep here first, and then peep again, white blocks, and black connects now. So what's the biggest difference between this shape and the shape in general? So when you see the similar shapes, probably everyone has this shape in your game. So if we have the similar shape right here in the corner, let's compare. And what's the biggest difference? Why in general this shape is only Seki, but in this question it's a dead group. So if we use the same moves right here, peep again, white blocks, and black connects. All right, so the biggest difference is the cutting point. So the group on the top, white has 2 cutting points. The group on the bottom, white only has 1 cutting point. So now it's white's turn. If white connects everything, now it's a Seki, because no one wants to jump into the shared liberties right here. If black goes here, that will become, the shape will become to bent 4, which is already a life shape. But the question on the top, since there are 2 cutting points, if white connects on top, black is able to cut on the bottom. If white connects on the bottom, black is able to cut on the top. So if all the stones are not connected, eventually white has to connect the 2 stones and reduce 1 more eye space, and the shape will become to a straight 3 instead of straight 4. Oh, sorry, straight 3 instead of bent 4. That's why the cutting point is very important in the question over here. All right, so now let's look at the next example. This is a 1, 2, 4 done question. In this question, black has to make this group alive. So don't worry about the 2 stones on the top. So by looking at this shape, it's not the rectangular 6 yet, because we need to have both stones on the first line in order to make the rectangular 6. But if we take one of the descending move, white is able to reduce the eye space to a bulky 5, which is already dead shape. And if we extend on the bottom, white can still use the same strategy to kill this group. So how are we able to make this group alive then? And Ko is incorrect. And plus, if we hane to the corner, since I only have 3 liberties, white has 3 liberties here, and white is still able to kill my 2 stones. Even though I have the hane here, does it help to make the shape to a rectangular? The answer is no. So the hane actually doesn't help at all. So where is the vital point to make this group alive? It seems impossible. So the vital point is eventually black needs to take advantage of the corner right here, the liberty over here, to make this group alive. So where is the vital point? It's right here. So let me show you what's going to happen and if white tries to kill this group, and then I will probably you already have the question in your mind. Does it matter if I go here or here? The answer is it matters. So let me show you what's going to happen if white tries to kill black's group. So if white use the reducing eye space method to kill it, and then now black is going to make the eye on the top and block. White connects. So then black is going to use the throw in here. Atari on the back. If white connects here, now it's a 3 versus 3. I go first. So black is able to kill white. So white is dead. I will win by 1 liberty ahead. And then if white take the vital point inside of the shape, and I can expand by making descending move there, and then that's a seki shape. So seki is also considered as an alive shape. So now I'm going to answer your question. Does it matter if I descend here or here? So if I descend on the bottom, then white now is going to use the reducing eye space method, and you will make the eye on the top. And white peeps, you connect and then connect back. So now since I'm not having any weakness on the bottom to use, and white now is able to connect. So extending, the direction of extending is important in this question. So we have to use the weakness in the corner to make white to connect in die situation so that we can make the second eye. All right, so now let's look at the last question. The last question is a 5, 10, and above question. And in this question, black to kill, Ko is incorrect. So let's look at this question now. White already has so many eye spaces on the side. I assume if that happens in most of people's game, they would probably think white is already alive. So how is it possible to kill this group? I have so much eye space. All right, so black eventually has to use the weakness over here and start a capture race against the 3 stones. So in order to start a capture race or a liberty fight, we have to cut the 3 stones off first. Of course, and that will be the first move. So after that, black only has 2 liberties, and white has 4 liberties. So we don't have enough liberties to fight against the 4 stones on the top. And then we have to find a way to increase the liberties. So the next move is the cut here. So that's also a forcing move. White has to kill this stone. So after that, black descend one more time Sacrifice one more stone right here. So probably you have a question now. How does these two moves help these two moves on the top to get more liberties? Now we're going to use a Tsuji. Not only we can increase one more liberty, but also we can reduce one more liberty from white, which is the Hane here. White has to block. Black connects back. White connects here. So now white only has 3 liberties, 1, 2, 3, and black has 2 here. But since I made these 2 exchange moves here earlier, white is no longer be able to reduce one of the liberties here, because if white goes here, that's self-Otari. If white goes here, that's also self-Otari. So now black is going to reduce one of white's liberties, and white has to capture the 2 stones first, and then black is going to capture white first. Alright, so these are the 5 questions for today. If you like the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, leave the comments below. Go to our website and follow us on Twitter and Facebook page. So my name is Stephanie Yin. I will see you next time.